Hey guys, how's everybody doing? This is Granna, so you guys already know it's kitchen talk time. I'm gonna pick up with part two of my book that I talked to you guys about earlier, but I want to pick up from there. And before I hop into my book, I do want to say happy birthday to everybody that's celebrating a birthday this month. It is October. It is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month too. So think about those people as you're out and about and continually praying for anyone that's dealing with breast cancer awareness, okay? All right, so here we go. Here it is. Here it is right here. Oh my God, y'all see that? I'm just so excited about this. My book is Footsteps Through My Journey. I'm so excited. This has been, oh my God, one of the biggest accomplishments I have done in years. I'm just so excited about this book. I love the design on it. Shout out to the designer. Shout out to 480 Publishing Company that published this book, put it all together. You guys can get your copy at Amazon.com. Just go on there, type in Footsteps Through My Journey, and type in my name. You can do it that way. Tintiy Wilson. This book will be available to everyone on October the 9th, which is just a day or so away. You can pick it up in a day. That's it. Just a couple of more days. You can pick this book up and get your own copy from Amazon. I'm so excited. Make sure you leave me a comment about it. Let me know what you think about it. The intent with this book for me was to just peace of mind, mentally, physically, spiritually. There was so much emotions that I went through, that was dug up during the process of writing this book. I just went through so many different emotions because a lot of times, as a child, when you're growing up, things are going on that you're just so used to. You think it's a norm. You think it's normal. And as you get older, these things, they stay in the back of your mind, and you think about them, or you see different things that's coming up in your life as you become an adult, as you get married, as you start a family. You see different things, or you remember different things that you definitely don't want to be a part of your adult life or your family life, but it's something like kind of rooted in the back of your brain, and you start trying to figure out, why was this, why was that, why your life was the way it is. I truly believe, everyone is put here for a reason. Everyone has tests that they have to go through. You have your challenges, you have, the good, the bad, the ugly, you have your ups, your down. But when you come up the way I did in the South, in the mid 60s and 70s, and there was still so much going on. I can remember discrimination going on. I can remember the areas that when we went to town that we could go to and we couldn't go to, the stores that we could go in, the stores we couldn't go in. I remember how we would get the different looks from people. All these things, I remember this stuff. I remember having to go into the cotton field and pick cotton as a young girl, very young. I remember all this stuff. I remember, so many different things. And as I was going through this process of writing this book, and the whole purpose that I wanted to make in other people's life, if they've gone through those type of things, that they can break those generational curses. You can break that dysfunction. My thing was more of a dysfunctional family surrounding environment. If my family environment was dysfunctional, and that's just what it is. That's just the truth, and I'm gonna stand on my truth, and I'm gonna talk about it. And there may be other people that don't see the way I see or remember things the way I remember them, but we was dysfunctional. That's just what it was. So I talk about trying to digest that dysfunction and understanding, get a better understanding of it. And I hope when you read this book that some things can be cleared up in your life, in your past, things that you might have went through, things that you may have not understood, that maybe there could be some clarity for you. Everything is going to be different. No one is going to have the exact upbringing that I had because everybody's family is different. So you're not going to have the same type of structure or even the same type of foundation. Everybody's foundation is different and you build from that. But what I had to do with writing this book is be vulnerable, be open, be vulnerable for those pains that I had buried, that hurt that I had buried so far, so deeply, and not even wanting to own up to some of the stuff, just trying to keep it under the rug or whatever you want to call it. So I had to learn to deal with that. It took me 2 years to get this book together, and going through that process, I never went to no therapy. I never sit down with anyone other than my family and talk to them about my past. And when I actually started talking to my children about some of the things I went through, they was grown. I had carried this stuff for 20, 30 some years before I even opened up to them and started talking to them about, my childhood and coming up and the things that I went through. I just knew that I never wanted to put them in those situations or put them in any of that. I did not. I wanted to break those dysfunctional change and change all that stuff up. I did not want them to have to go through any of that. So this book has helped me to even learn how to communicate it effectively. It'll teach you how to communicate. It would teach you how to use your voice correctly. Just being honest with yourself, honest with the people that you're talking to, and being open-minded, because everyone is not going to see things the way you see it. They're not. It's just like they say, there's 2 sides to every story, but there's actually 3 sides to every story. That's my side. There's the person that I'm talking about side, and there's the truth in there somewhere in between all that, coming from both ends. I speak my truth. That person may speak their truth, but then you put that all together, and you come up with the final outcome. Okay, but yeah, this book is gonna show you how to set boundaries. It's gonna give you those some of those outlines of setting those boundaries and when to set those boundaries and sticking to those boundaries. It's gonna teach you how to have patience with people. It's gonna teach you how to be motivated. To get that motivation back when you just don't have it and you're just depressed and you just don't know which way to go, if you even should go, what you should do. It's going to put a little motivation back into you, and give you that. It's going to, my story taught me how to be a hard worker, how to go out and work for what you want, and value yourself, to know that you are worthy. Regardless of what anyone may say or think about you, you are worthy. You matters. Change, being able to change and adapt, and being able to, just being able to give people their space when they need that space. Being that person that has compassion for someone. Being compassionate, all those different things that may seem so simple that I had to just really, really deal with. I had to deal with that. I had to deal with my mistakes, my foolishness. I had to deal with my foolishness. I had to deal with understanding the foolishness of other people, or just them plain and simply not knowing how to do anything any different than what they was taught. I had to deal with some of this slave mentality things that was taught before my generation going back several 4 or 5 generations, things that was taught to them through dysfunction and through slave mentality. because this is how they was raised. So if they was raised to only physically abuse someone, physically beat someone to senses, to put senses in their head, then that's what they was raised to do. I had to understand that this is what they was taught. You know, they didn't know any other way than what they was taught to do. You know, I had to really, really come to grip and understand when it came to my mother. And I write a lot about, there's a lot in here about my mother, because I could not understand her at all. I did not understand her at all. So, you know, it's so much in this book that once I finished it and remembering it, and I didn't go back and actually read the whole thing when I finished, because I wanted to wait till now so that I could do it. But it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot of emotion that came behind this book. And I want this book to be able to open up a door for someone, to open the door for conversation. You know, this can be a conversation piece. You can sit back, read my book, and then go and have those hard conversations with whoever it is you need to have those conversations with. But while you're doing that, you know, you can stay calm, be open-minded, be patient, because everybody may not be ready to have those conversations. And I know there may be still some conversation that comes my way that some people may not be ready to have, and I'm okay with that. I have to be okay, because this is my truth right here. I stand on everything in here. I stand on this book. I stand on it. But yeah. I think you'll enjoy it. I know you will. Go to Amazon, pick this book up from Amazon, October the 9th. October the 9th. You're only like a day or so away from this book being available for you to pick it up. It's $20 on Amazon. And yeah. And if you're in my area, if you're in the area that I'm in, which is the Huntsville, Madison area, then I can meet you and sign your book for you, okay? But I will be putting something together, a book sign and all that. I'm just so excited because I just received this like an hour ago, okay? So I'm really excited, but I'm going to be putting together some book signing events and getting that together. But yeah, check it out. Y'all like that cover? I love the cover. The book is beautiful. But go get your book, pick it up, get your blanket, get your glass of wine, sit back somewhere, get in your quiet place, and just enjoy it. Read it. Enjoy it. Just enjoy it. This is my first book. I am officially an author now. Yes. I can add that to my resume. Yes. So I just want to once again send out all the support to my family that has been there from day one of this journey. I love you guys. I appreciate all the support you have given me. Y'all gonna hear me talk about this book for a while, okay? Christmas coming up. Grab some for a Christmas gift. Put them in your Christmas gift list. Go ahead and put it on your list, okay? All right, guys, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm gonna talk to y'all real soon. But don't forget, October the 9th, go and pick up your book. It will be ready on October the 9th. Go to Amazon. I'm going to say it again. October the 9th. Pick your book up from Amazon. Okay? Y'all have a great day. Granna going to check you out next time around.